Right then, hello and welcome to Race Pro, the third game in the race series by Simbin, and unfortunately it is the absolute worst of the series. You had Race, the official game of the 2006 World Touring Car Championship in 2006, Race 07 obviously came out in 2007, and this one you would think, being released in 2009, it would be, pretty damn polished. No, this is the worst game of the series, for a number of reasons. First, the audio is completely broken and clips constantly, and it doesn't matter if you're half a lap ahead of the competition, it sounds like they're constantly behind you. That never changes. There are a lot of graphical glitches and anomalies as well. It looks very fuzzy and fluffy in places. The graphics don't look very clear. You get a lot of screen tearing as well because they didn't have VSync enabled. And not only that, the game runs at, I would say, 50-50 solid 30 FPS. Yeah, they couldn't even get it to run at 60 FPS. It runs at 30 occasionally, but it drops a hell of a lot. Not only that, if you want to save replays from races, good luck. If your internal clock on your Xbox 360 is at today's date, you have to set it to 2009 to actually save and watch replays, otherwise they don't show up at all. So yeah, this game is rather broken, and we now have an intro, which is fun. I've not actually seen this intro before, so... boring. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Yeah, game developers, if you want to make your intros look really snazzy, don't do that thing where it judders and it looks like it's glitching, because yeah, it just looks really bad. So yeah, we're gonna go into the career mode, and there's a lot of championships to do on this, but it's so easy. This game is just not a challenge at all. So the career mode overview then. In career mode, become a professional racing driver and earn a living by racing for different teams. To join a team, you must first complete a tryout, and if you beat their lap time requirement, you will be invited to sign a contract. By signing a team contract, you agree to participate in 3 races, where the better you perform, the more credits you will earn for the team and yourself. Oh, I will learn to read one day. Once contract has been completed, you can then use your earnings to sign new contracts and try new cars and racing groups. Thank you very much. So we only have the 2 open at the moment. You've got Group A, which is Mini Coopers, or you have Group B, which is Caterhams and Radicals. But you do have all these other groups all the way down to Group H. So we're going to do Group A. We're going to start right at the beginning. As you can see, we're given a lovely Mini Cooper. Yeah, the graphics, they look okay in the menus. It's just everywhere else, they look absolute tosh. So yeah, my current balance, I have 300 credits in the bank. Right, I need to beat a lap time to unlock the contract. If I do complete the tryout, I can then spend 100 credits rather than 300 to actually go for the team itself. So we'll do a tryout. We'll go on automatic. Now notice the race settings, it's set to professional. So this is the hardest difficulty this game has. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's the hardest difficulty this game has. You can go through different hints for the tracks as well. We're starting with Curitiba. Of course we are. So we have to beat a time of 1 minute 44 seconds. So, yeah, it's not going to be hard at all. Now look at these lovely, 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 lovely graphics. Yeah. They look a bit pants, to say the least. And you can hear the audio, it pops and crackles and stuff, but that is not the capture device. Unlike Forza Motorsport 2, where I do get a bit of popping and this, that and the other. No, the crackling is caused by the game peaking the audio way too much. We're not going to stick on this view. Oh my word, that is very loud. I've got the volume turned right down as well, and it's still blasting my eardrums. Yeah, so you got the internal camera, you got the bonnet cam, and a bumper cam as well, and then you got the chase cam. We're gonna stick on this for you though. Yeah, I've turned the volume down to 40%, and it is still incredibly loud. So if it sounds like I'm shouting, I do apologise. But you can see the graphics are very fuzzy. They don't look solid. Yet you got Forza Motorsport 2, which again came out in 2007, so 2 years prior to this game, and it runs at a solid 60 FPS. The replays don't. The replays run at 30, but that's to be expected. So again, we had to do this in 1 minute 44, and we're going to do it in about 1:35. Yeah, there we go. A 1:35.8. So difficult. So, yeah. And we got an achievement as well. All or nothing. Hooray! Yeah, I've played a little bit of this game already, and it is such a disappointment. Actually, first things first, what I'm going to do is turn down the bloody volume a bit more, because that is unbearably loud. You can see the menu, engine volume, other car volume, put down to there, your car volume. Yeah, I'll just put everything down to 20%, because that is awful. What I don't get as well, engine volume, but then it says other car and then your car. So what the hell is the engine volume for? I don't get it. I honestly do not get it at all. But anyway, right, career mode please, continue career, yeah. Are you sure you want to sign a new contract for 100 credits? Yes, please. So, yeah, we got 3 races then, starting at Curitiba, Anderstorp, and Brands Hatch. Qualification, yeah, we'll do qualifying, because qualifying is only 1 lap. And you'll see, again, just how slow the AI are on this game. So, again, you can go through all the tips, and it gives you little tidbits and everything of the track, and where to brake, and we know the deal by now. How many racing games I got on the channel? Yeah, I think I know what to do by now. That's better, I can actually hear myself think. Bloody hell. So yeah, if you want to get this game to run at a more stable 30 FPS, you have to install the game onto your hard drive, otherwise it judders all over the place. It will still judder, but just not as much. But again, the graphics you can see just, they have like a fluffy, soft edge to everything. And the audio again is really bad. I don't understand how, you know, they made games like Race 07 for the PC and the first game on PC, but then he went to the console, and it's like they'd forgotten everything. They'd forgotten the basics. I mean, you could race online on this game as well, but I didn't have this game when it was first released, so I can't say whether it was good or not. Will that be good enough for pole position? Oh, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Look at that. I'm on pole position by 4.5 seconds. It's on the hardest difficulty, and I still got pole by 4.5 seconds. You wait. We got the little track map in the top left corner. Just keep watching where the AI are. You only have 5 other opponents during the earlier championships, so as you can see, only 6 cars on the grid. But yeah, on the little mini-map, just keep watching where the AI end up come the end of the second lap. You'll also hear as well, very clearly, that even though I'm pulling away from said AI, it always sounds like they are right behind me. It's like they haven't put it to a certain audio channel, so it's at a constant level, volume, or decibel range. So I'm 2 seconds in front of the car behind. And to me, it still sounds like they are right on my bumper. Yeah, so again, the disappointment of this game is rather strong. I thought, you know, it might be, you know, a fairly decent game, you know, because after playing the PC equivalent, you have high expectations, you know. It's 2 years down the line, you would think, oh, you know, it's probably really, really good. No, it is a massive step back. I would say this would be more suited to the original Xbox. Because again, the frame rate issues. I mean, how are games that came out, you know, when the 360 first came out, and they were able to run at 60 FPS, and this one can't. It struggles to run at 30. And it's not that graphically intensive either. I mean, you can tell that by the way the cars look and the way the graphics are. And we're leading by 7 seconds, and the AI still sound like they're right behind me. See, I thought it was one of the audio channels itself, because sometimes you get a couple of audio options where you can either have it as Dolby surround sound or, you know, stereo, mono. So I thought, oh, you know, they might have an option where it's probably set to default for surround sound, so you're getting this horrible echo from the AI. Nope, nothing at all. You don't have any other options. So there you go, even though we're like a quarter of a lap ahead, you can hear them so clearly.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, and your crew chief, congratulations. He is not happy regardless. It doesn't matter if you win the championship or win a race, he is just a miserable sod. But anyway, we win by over 10 seconds. And we win our first race, so I'm going to save that replay. It will work because I have set the console to 2009. Again, another massive oversight from the dev team. Oh my word. Anyway, Anderstorp for race 2. All these races, thankfully, are only 2 laps in length. So it's very, very short. Again, you can go through the track tips as well. So that's a corner. That's another corner. And this is a sharper corner. Thanks for the tips. Oh, and it gives you that. Every race meeting as well, it tells you the exact same rule set. It's like, oh, you get 10 points for a race win, you get 6 points for coming in second. It's like, yes, I'm well aware. Right, qualifying again. Let's win, or let's qualify on pole by 4 seconds. You can look around the car as well and, you know, headbang if you want to. Yeah, that looks really awful. Everything just feels so clunky as well. The controls are clunky and it just feels really clumsy at times. And you, every time you change gears, well, you get that god-awful, annoying, bloody popping from the exhaust, like backfire. Oh. There you go. See that bloody backfire noise from the exhaust? Now, I can imagine if you're lifting off the throttle because you get, like, you know, some fuel overspill going into the exhaust, so you get, like, the backfire noise, but not usually to that extent when changing gear. I usually find it a lot in rally cars, but... oh well. Qualifying done. I should be on pole by about 3-4 seconds. And yeah, look at that. Even went off the track multiple times. 152 to 157. Once again, it's on the hardest difficulty. But I don't know. I haven't got to later in the game. I mean, this is just the first championship. Maybe the difficulty does go up the further on you go. I don't know. But, and again, look, see, each contest has 3 races. You can get 10 points, 8 points, 6 points, and the following 2 positions, blah, blah, blah. It tells you that every single time. You cannot turn the little tips off at the start. And go. And there they go. But yeah, the audio clipping's so bad. You get that, like, crackling noise every time you change up and down gear if the cars are in close proximity to you. Well, there you go. They've dropped right back again. 4.8 seconds already. You can see then some of the frame skipping or the frames dropping going around certain corners to get a load of juddering. There we go, leading by 8 seconds. I actually do hope that the rest of the game does get harder. .8 seconds. Mind you say now, when you hear the cars on the other side of the track, which sounds like they're right next to you, the audio does sound a bit like the MX5 Cup that you hear during the IMSA broadcast. It just sounds like a little gaggle of angry hornets coming to get you. Now leading by 12 seconds. I'm not even pushing hard either. I'm making so many mistakes. I'm going over the curbs. I'm going on the grass. And there we go. Another race victory, and we probably won by about 15 seconds.
Race is finished. You won the race. Very well done.
Oh my god, see how miserable he sounds. You won the race. Very well done. It's like, come on, man. Bloody have some emotion to your voice or something. This isn't Formula 1. You don't have to sound like you got a cactus lodged up your ass every single time you speak. Box, box, box. I mean, oh my god. Anyway, we win by 12.9 seconds. I ain't gonna bother saving that replay because I don't like Anderstorp. Right, last race then, Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. And we have to do the one lap of quali first. Right, let's have a look at the tooltips then. Paddock Hill Bend. Yes, Paddock Hill Bend. Surtees. Hawthorne Bend. And then Clark Curve. Yes, indeed. Right. Oh, event 3 of 3. Remember, there's 3 races and you will earn points 10, 8, and 6. If you get that already, yeah, I know, I think we all did. And away we go. Thing is with the minis as well is that they suffer with a lot of chronic understeer. So you have to slow down way more than you usually would for these corners. Otherwise you'll just spear off into the tyre barrier and do a lot of cosmetic damage to the car and not so much mechanical. I think for anything mechanical to happen to the car, a nuclear warhead needs to explode on your bonnet. And even then, it's not guaranteed it's going to damage your car. Yeah, most of these cars have a build quality of a Nokia 3310. They are indestructible most of the time. Now, will we get a clean sweep of pole positions? Probably. A few clearways. Is this pole? Of course it is. Look at that. By 9 seconds. 147.3 to a 156.5. Oh, that's embarrassing. That really is embarrassing. Oh, well, we can look at the tips of the track again. So you have Paddock Hill Bend, Surtees, Hawthorne, and Clark Curve. Yay! Right, let's get the race underway then. And go! Actually, I'm going to be a little bit slower, so at least the replay has something to capture. So I can get a good thumbnail. Right, up the inside. Right, I've probably got a good enough thumbnail for the video, so I can just blast away and get the victory. But yeah, again, if anyone else is thinking of playing this game and you want to save replays for whatever reason, just remember to set your console date and time to 2009. Otherwise, it just won't work. Try saving the replay with 2024 as the date. And nope, nothing appears. Even though it does save the replay on your hard drive, it just doesn't appear in the game. Because the game gets confused. I definitely miss the old Dingledale chicane at the top of the crest. Again, you can hear I'm miles ahead of the opposition, but it still sounds like they're right behind me. You just get this horrible clash of noise. It's very messy sounding. It's just... it's very disorientating. Oh. Had a little bit of lift-off oversteer there for a sec. And we're 6 seconds up on our previous split time. And we're 13 seconds ahead of second place. Remember, this is on professional difficulty. Oh well. So I win the race. Congratulations, yeah, thanks then. So I win then, David Blunkett finishes second, 18 seconds back. Actually, no, sorry, it's Ken Wagner. Lance Robert, Mark Kitzmiller, David Walker, and Alan Sloan, 21 seconds adrift. You won the race, earning 10 points for your team contract. Yay, thanks. I appreciate that. And we get an achievement. Contracted. Yes, I have contracted a disease from playing the game. And another one. Trophy owner. Hooray. I've won a trophy for contracting a disease from playing the game. You've completed your contract, giving you 250 credits in contract earnings. Yay. 250 quid. So we get a horrible orange looking machine for coming in bronze. Get grey for getting silver, and guess what the colour's gonna be for getting the gold. That's right, if you said gold, you'd be wrong, it's black. Yep. Why? You get bronze for bronze, silver for silver, black for gold. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. So anyway, that is Group A complete. Group B is next, so again we have the Caterham CSR 200s. Oh, and the... Oh, sorry, no, I was looking at the wrong one. And the Radical SR3s. So, we're going to do the Caterham... We're going to do everything in order. So, the Caterhams first, and then we're going to do the Radicals after. But that'll be for next time. So, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you for the concluding part of Race Pro then. So, thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.